Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing another get ready with me and I'm using some of the new makeup that I picked up recently with April. I know I did that haul video last week sharing with you guys everything that I picked up. So I went ahead and moisturized and used my sunscreen before I started filming, and I'm also using my Dior Lip Maximizer on my lips just to add some moisture while I'm putting all my makeup on, so when I go to do my lips they will be moisturized. So one of the first products, well, I don't know if this is the first product that I got when I was shopping with April, but this is the first product I'm going to use from my little shopping trip with her, and this is the Maybelline Master Prime Buffet Studio Primer Base, and I have used this a couple of times and I do like it, but I don't know if it's quite, it's not the same. It doesn't have the same moisturizing effect as my Hard Candy Hydrating Primer or my Hello Fab, the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Smoothie Primer. I don't know if it's quite as moisturizing as those. It is moisturizing, but it has a really good slip, or it's not really tacky, but you can definitely tell that it is a primer. It has a really nice primer feel to it. So I'm just going to put that in the areas where I want to prime. Another product that I picked up was the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, because you guys were telling me that you do really like this and you like to mix it with the Pro Glow. So I asked you all what shade you use, and my follower Deborah, she said that she uses the 202 in the Pro Glow, and she said in the Pro Matte she wears 102. So I got the 102, and this is a little darker than the Pro Glow shade. It is slightly different, even though it's supposed to be the equivalent of the Pro Glow. It is slightly different in color, so I can't really use that one by itself. And like I said, I have been loving mixing it with the Pro Glow. So I'm just going to mix it today. And I usually try to do half and half when it comes to the amount that I use. So probably in the dead of winter, I'm not going to be able to use the Pro Matte because it's just going to be too dark for my skin. So I don't know if maybe I should get another lighter shade. It looked like the ones that were underneath that one didn't look to be the right tone. They looked too pink or too yellow. So I don't really know if those other ones would work. But I do really like these two mixed because it tones down the glowiness of the Pro Glow. And I don't really know how the Pro Matte is on its own because I haven't used it, but it definitely gives a really nice satin finish, a satin matte finish when you mix the two. So I have really been enjoying that. At least those two mixed. I just wish that they would make a better shade selection really on both of those, the Pro Matte and the Pro Glow. Then for my concealer, I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape. This is another product that I picked up with April, and I almost didn't get this, but she really persuaded me to get this. I have purchased the Tarte Shape Tape before, but the shade that I had was in, I think it was Fair Light Neutral, and that one was too light for me, so she recommended the shade in Light. And this color works out perfect, and I have been so in love with this concealer. I like this one better than the new Too Faced multi-use concealer, because this one, it's not a super moisturizing under eye concealer, but it doesn't dry me out the way that Too Faced one does. So if you've been on the fence about which one to get, definitely recommend the Tarte Shape Tape over the Too Faced one. And then I'm just blending that out with my mini Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. But yeah, this is the perfect shade for me. So I know this is gonna become like a new favorite concealer. I don't know if it's gonna replace my NARS Radiant Creamy, but so far I have really been enjoying this. It has such great full coverage. It is so long wearing. I don't have any issues with it settling into fine lines. It doesn't look dry on my under eye area. It's just a really awesome concealer. And I mean, I liked the lighter one, but it was like I never used it enough to really know how I truly felt about it, because like I always had to mix it or something like that. But with this one, it's like when you have your correct shade in either a foundation or a concealer, it can totally change the way that you feel about a product. So I do highly recommend that concealer if you've been on the fence with it. Totally worth the price tag. And then I am gonna take just a little bit of this concealer and put it down the center of my nose. I don't know why my hand's so shaky. I'm like, oh. I had some coffee this morning, but it wasn't any more than what I normally have, so I don't know. Hopefully I'm not that shaky when I go to do my winged liner or my liquid liner. And then I didn't get any new setting powder, so I'm just gonna use my L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable. And okay, some makeup brushes that I picked up with her, which I've showed you guys all this stuff in the haul, but I wanted to do a get ready with me using all of it so you could see it in action. But this is one of the, I guess like limited edition Real Technique brushes, and this is the foundation brush. And I do really like this to use for setting powder. It's really nice. I haven't tried to use it for foundation yet. I'm not big on using brushes for foundation. I would much rather use like makeup sponges. I just feel like the finish just looks a lot better, and I don't know, I'm just a sponge girl when it comes to applying foundation. But I do like this because it is really flat and fluffy, and I just love this brush. I think it's so cute and pretty. I wish these were like part of the permanent line, because I do really like that. All right, and then it's almost been a week since I got my brows, the perfecting appointment for my microblading, so I still cannot put anything on my brows yet since they're healing, except for Aquaphor or like coconut oil, which I might put some Aquaphor on them, but I'll do that at the end if I remember. But I'm just gonna brush through my brow hairs to, you know, get them in place and everything. Okay, and I haven't been setting that Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I don't find that I need to set it. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't set onto fine lines or anything. And if I haven't set it, so I don't know if it would look powdery or dry or anything, but I don't need to. It looks perfect, so I just haven't been setting it. Actually, I should have put this on as like my lip conditioner. This is the Neutrogena Moisture Shine Lip Smoother, or Soother. And this is in Shine 30, which I do really like this product. April was like singing its praises to me. And it has a little bit of like a tint to it, which I have a bunch of sunscreen, or not sunscreen, I have a bunch of foundation on my lips that I need to get off. So let me just get that off, and then I'll put some of this on to moisturize before, you know, I do my lipsticks. Or before I do my lipstick. Okay, let's try this again. And I do like the flavor of this. It has a really nice like grapefruit kind of taste, but not a bad grapefruit, like a sweet grapefruit taste. Because I know like straight up grapefruit's kind of really bitter. But yeah, it's really nice. It's very shiny on the lips. Getting a drink of water. And I've just been loving this cup so much too. I got this coffee mug with her at TJ Maxx. Okay, and once again, I totally forgot to do my eyeshadow before I did my foundation. I swear you guys, I definitely have to do that sticky note. I'm gonna write it right now and stick it up there by my camera so I do not forget for next time. So I do not forget to do this. I'm gonna put this right here so I don't forget to do that. Okay, so hopefully it won't have too much fallout, but I haven't even used this palette here from Makeup Revolution. This is the Rose Gold palette, I think. Yeah, the Rose Gold Chocolate eyeshadow palette, which I love the packaging on this. I think it's so pretty. And whenever I swatched this at Ulta, the shadows were really gorgeous. So I don't know, like I said, I don't know if this is gonna have fallout or not. And the little insert, it looks like the little plastic thing that's supposed to go over the eyeshadows, but it was stuck up in the mirror. Okay, it has like the names of the colors on there, which I always hate it when companies do this. It's like, just put it underneath the eyeshadows or put it on the back, because who's gonna hold on to this? I mean, I'm not. And I'm probably just gonna point to them because that'll just be easier. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeshadow first or next, and then I'll do the rest of my face. So yeah, I'm gonna zoom you guys in, but look at how pretty this palette is. It is just so beautiful. Okay, so let me zoom y'all in. I'm gonna go in with this color and use that in my crease. And I guess I'm not gonna worry about priming today because I kind of use my Tarte Shape Tape as my eyeshadow primer. And I like this color because it's a nice cool toned crease color, but it's not too cool toned. Seems like it's blending really nice. I feel like I've had several of you guys recommend this palette to me from Makeup Revolution as well. And I'm hoping to soon. I might order some stuff for them today. I need to look at my bank account. But I want to get the new Emily the Once, I think it is. Yeah, the Once eyeshadow palette. It's the one that has the more of the colors in it. It's her collaboration, Emily Noel, with Makeup Revolution. And I want to get that palette, and to get like free shipping on Makeup Revolution's website, you have to order, I think, like $60 worth of stuff. So I just figured while I was getting that, I'd order some other things from Makeup Revolution. I need to watch some eyeshadow tutorials with people doing halo eyeshadow looks so I can get really good at doing them. But I think I might try to do it kind of backwards. And I'm going to put this in the center of my lid first, this gold color. And I'm just using that with my Sigma concealer brush. That is a really beautiful color. Very, very pigmented. Like a very foiled eyeshadow. And I didn't get it wet with the makeup setting spray or anything like that. Really good quality. Okay. Because I think a lot of time when I do these halo looks, like the center color, I just make it where it's not, like it's too small of a strip. So maybe if I do it this way, it'll help. Try to... Okay, now I'm going to go in with that green, that golden green color. It's like a army kind of khaki green. And I just flipped that brush over to the opposite side. And first I'm just going to put it out here. I'm going to do this side and then I'll do the front. I'm so impressed though by these shimmers because I'm not having any fallout with them, but I am tapping my brush off pretty good before, you know, I put it on my eyelid. Okay, I'm just gonna use my Wet n Wild concealer brush. I feel like that looks really good. I'll probably go in and try to blend across here in a minute. But I feel like doing it kind of backwards for me, that was a better technique than trying to do the dark color and then the middle. So maybe if you have issues with doing halo looks, try that technique and see if that helps. Okay, now I'm getting some more of that green and my Morphe E36 brush. And I'm going to put this color just directly into the crease, trying to connect the darker colors together. Hopefully this will make sense. And I might actually go back and touch up some more of the gold as well at the end here in a minute. And then I do kind of want to shape out here with the green. I want to pull it up a little bit and give it more of a cat eye shape, just because I find on my eye shape it's better if I do that, because sometimes with these halo eye looks it can close my eyes off. And then I'm just going to go in with my finger and just intensify that gold, that pop of gold in the middle. It sounded like I said papa. Papa gold. Oh gosh. I'm going to go back with that first transition color that I used in the crease. Can you see my little mic up there? My camera. So I'm just going to go in with that. And my Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just gonna go over the edges of that shadow, the green shadow, and just blend all that out. And then I'm gonna get some more of that transition color on my Sigma Pencil E30 brush, and I'm just gonna smudge that here on the lower lash line. And I'm gonna I didn't add any more concealer to the sponge, but I'm just trying to kind of clean up out here a little bit. But yeah, like those shadows are so pretty. I kind of want to do an inner corner highlight, but I don't know if I want to use any of the shades in here. I wish they had a really pretty like white. I mean, I know that this is like a highlight up here, but that's not really what I want. Maybe I could actually go in with the matte highlight color in this palette. This color here. And I'm just gonna see what that's like for an inner corner highlight. That might not really be light enough on me. Yeah, that's not what I want for inner corner highlight. So I would say that's one thing that palette is lacking. So I'm just gonna use my Milani, actually, no. I'm gonna use my Wet n Wild Brulee eyeshadow. Sorry about that. And I'm just gonna pop that in the inner corner. Let me touch the green up now. Okay. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. liquid liner. I have been loving this so much, and I want to look to see if they have this in brown, because it is like my new favorite black liquid liner of all time. Then I got this new mascara from NYX called Worth the Hype. So let's see how this is gonna work. Ooh, I really like the brush on that. That's like a brush that I really like on mascaras. So I put 3 coats of this mascara on, and I love this. Like, I already love it. So I'm curious to see how I'm gonna feel about this like over time with using it. But first impression wise with this, it's Worth the Hype mascara by NYX. It is so good, and it has been a while since I have used a mascara and liked it on first application. So yeah, I really like that. I definitely feel like it would be worth picking it up and trying it out because I really like that. Okay, next I'm going to move on to the rest of the face, and I didn't pick up a new bronzer. I did pick up some new highlights, so I will use those, and I didn't pick up a new blush. So first I'm just going to contour with my NYX blush in Taupe. So just going to do that. And I'm going to use my Morphe M504 brush. So I just put it down at first and then I go back and just blend that out. And it's like I always feel like one side it comes in further than the other. And I'll blend it out some more when I go in with my bronzer. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of that, run it here on the sides of my nose to contour. Okay, and then for my bronzer, I'm just going in with my Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. And I'm going to use this other Real Techniques brush. And it's like when I clean these, because I mean, I've only had these for a week, but I washed them last night. But it's like when I don't want to use them because I don't want to mess up the color of the brush because it's so pretty. And obviously I'm filming this before I film the haul video, and I don't want it to get it all dirty before the haul. But I'm going to use it anyway because I'm going to show you guys this brush like for bronzing. So like you see what I'm saying? It makes the purple dull. And I mean the shape of this is very similar to the Morphe R2 brush, except for the bristles. Like there's not as many bristles. Like it's not quite as dense as the Morphe brush, which in some ways I kind of like more. So it blends, you know, the bronzer out like easier at first. Get my hair out of the way. But yeah, I do really like this brush for bronzing. And I think I'm gonna wait and do my blush after my lips. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do my lipstick. So I'm just gonna take off, which I need to get some more Q-tips. Let me go get those and I'll be right back because I need to take off this Neutrogena lip, whatever, the lip oil or lip soother, smoother, whatever. Look at little Peppa Pig. Little Peppa sweeping. Maybe it'll focus on her. See her, her a sweepy. Little sweepy. I didn't even see her back there until I got up. I'm just gonna take that off. One of the lip liners that I picked up the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Gel Lip Liner, and this is in Lay Down the Mauves, which by the packaging, like wouldn't this look like it would be like a really dark berry color? Well, it is not. It is like a really good everyday mauve. So I wish that they would have done the packaging differently, because if April, just said that weird, if April wouldn't have, you know, been there to tell me that this wasn't that dark, I wouldn't have bought it. So for my lipstick, I got several different new lip colors, which I talked about these in my haul, and it's like, this is such a pretty color, but it leaves little glitters everywhere, so I might be taking those back. So I think I'm gonna go in with one of these two Colory Shine lipsticks from L'Oreal that you guys recommended to me. And I got Varnished Rosewood and Glossy Fawn, which I'm trying to figure out. I think I'm gonna do Glossy Fawn. And then I'm gonna top this with the Maybelline Lip Plumper Please. And this is in, what color is this? 200 Tease, I think? Tease, or is it just Tease? I don't know. Because it has Tease twice. I don't know. But anyhow, the lip part, like this is like concealer lips, but I do like the plumper gloss is really nice. And then for my blush, I think I'm going to use this Maybelline Dream Bouncy blush in Coffee Cake. Do they still sell these? Like, I don't know if they still do or not. I hope so because I love this blush. But I'm just going to use this. And then for my highlight, I got several different highlights. So I'm debating on which one I want to use today. But I think I'm going to use this Essence Pure Nude Cosmo highlighter. And this is in Be My Cosmo Light. And it's like a white with a green shift. And I thought maybe that might be pretty with like the green eyeshadows. So let's use this today. You guys know how much I use my other Essence Pure Nude highlight in, it's like the nude one. Which that definitely has a green tint to it. But for me, I feel like this is a wearable colored highlight because it does not accentuate texture. And when you look straight on, you don't notice that there's a color until you turn your head. So I'm totally okay with that. So this highlight would look so pretty with that Rimmel Jewel Rocks palette. I feel like this would be a great highlight to use with this because of the greens. Or like the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone. I don't know, I like that. This is the first time that I've used this too. So probably won't highlight too much on my face because I don't want to look too green everywhere. I'm looking like an alien. I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. I kind of want to use a little bit of this Kat Von D on top of it. I don't know, just to make it slightly a little bit more wearable. I mean, it doesn't look bad or anything, but this is the Kat Von D eyeshadow, the Metal Crush eyeshadow in Thunderstruck, which we saw this at TJ Maxx, like I told you guys in my haul, and April was like, you have to get this. So I got it. But it is a really pretty like gold, like white shift gold. Yeah, it makes that green look a little more wearable. Man, that makes it super intense. Okay, I'm going to kind of blend that out a little bit with my blush brush. Yeah. I do want to mist my face a little bit with the makeup setting spray, so I'm just going to use this. And this is actually my Wet n Wild primer water. It's not the Urban Decay All Nighter. I just put it in that bottle because the pump on that Wet n Wild one was terrible. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this Get Ready with me. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what new products I should pick up. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do that Makeup Revolution order, and then after that, I seriously need to chill out for a minute, at least until the Sephora VIB fall sale. So yeah. I hope that you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you know as soon as I post a new video. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.